All right. Just making sure. Let me just double check, make sure my mic is on. Sounds good? Yep. All right. Hello, everybody. Hey, Plastic Wars, Connor, Jumi. How's everybody doing? It's fine. It is a Friday, right? Yeah. Friday evening for me, at least. Alright, we are now digging into bag number 7 of 8, so we're definitely coming to the end. What's everybody up to? Anybody doing anything fun or Lego related? Hey Connor, good to hear you're good. So move aside. Okay, so to catch everybody up to speed, just to remember where we are. We have the base. The base is all done. And we have the outline of a chicken so far, a little chicken walker. I'm assuming in the next few bags we're gonna fill in the remaining legs and then build the head piece there. So the transformation is partway through, but it is closer to finish than not. Got the Lego Bookshop and upscaled minifigure. I'm gonna assume that says set. For whatever reason, OBS puts the heart icon right in the corner that covers up that block of text. But that sounds pretty cool. You know what just came in the mail for me was the big holiday catalog from Lego, and I got very excited to see that in my mailbox. Did you know the what is it? I feel like I'm exposing a secret here, but did you know that the Viking Village set is like 2,000 pieces and it's only $130? That is a crazy good deal. Oh, can I show it? What's my favorite DCEU movie, and why do you think it is? And what I think is the worst? Worst. Worst can be a discussion. I have a couple of picks there. My favorite, probably still Wonder Woman. It's yeah. Let me grab that catalog one sec. Here, back. Yeah, so it's actually pretty much, it's a slightly larger than average Lego magazine than how they typically are. It's a little bit thicker, but it's got a red themed spine, and I get it. It's like a candy cane colored. Okay, so it's got a transition from red to white in the spine here, and then it's all red here at the top. That's pretty neat. But yeah, I feel this is like a mistake that somebody is going to realize and get fired for, and then they're gonna reissue it. But check it out. This is the Viking Village. Look at this. Look at how big this thing is. Look at how many parts there is. Look at I hope I'm doing an okay job showing this off in the light. But look at this. Look at everything here. $130 for a 2,100 piece set. That is insane. Anyways, back to DCU. I haven't seen Aquaman yet. I didn't really have any interest. Yeah, my favorite's probably still Wonder Woman. I think it's the most just generally successful of them. The worst one, Batman v Superman. I hear the extended edition is good. I don't have the interest to fish it out, but Batman v Superman was pretty bad. I'm not a huge fan of Man of Steel also, but I think Suicide Squad is probably objectively the worst of that. Well, I'm not gonna say objectively. There's no such thing as that when talking about movies. It's like Batman v Superman is just, I don't know. It's just Zack Snyder's vision is so weird. His like way of telling stories and his way is just so odd to me. Like it doesn't have like a typical flow or anything. And it follows like a really strange structure that often feels like it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. And Man of Steel is just, it's not like a story, it's like a collection of like scenelets that I call. They're like little mini like they're like little mini like 5-minute skits that are just kind of mashed together in a montage form. It's so weird. No, I haven't seen Shazam. Oh my god, okay. I was gonna say, okay, Black Adam, I got through like the first 30 or 40 minutes. I don't even know if I got through that far, honestly. Like, I couldn't take it anymore. Oh, it was awful. Like, it to me, it's like the nadir of like big budget movie making. It was, like every scene, every line of dialogue was just making me cringe. I was just like, oh. It was just like every inch of that movie was just coated in the greasy fingerprints of just like 1,000 studio executives just micromanaging everything. He watched it in the cinema. I mean, I hope you had a better time with it than I did. I only streamed it on HBO, and I tried a couple of times and I just couldn't do it. Funny story about Suicide Squad. So I was at Telltale. I was working at Telltale Games at the time when Suicide Squad came out, and we had just wrapped the first episode of our Batman series. And as like a thank you, or as like a celebration to the devs who worked on it, we all got a free private screening, or we all got an exclusive screening. There's a movie theater across the street from our office, and we got that they bought out a couple of screens for us, and we got to see the Suicide Squad. I think like a day or two before it came out in theaters, and oh boy, that was an experience. Okay, so I would say Suicide Squad is just like a complete disaster for about the first 2/3. It's so, I mean, it's not only is it just boring and just really badly paced, it's just like there are so many little fundamental filmmaking problems with it. I still can't get over that in the opening shot. It's like this helicopter shot that's flying across this like wetland into like over a city, and they have text at the bottom that's supposed to explain where they are, but the problem is the text is the exact same color as the ground, so you can barely read what it says, and they didn't even fix that for the extended edition. Like it's such a simple thing. Like how many hands did that have to pass before and nobody okay, and this is just the experience of the first 2/3 of the movie, mind you. So yeah, like the first 2/3 of the movie I thought were totally just boring. Just honestly kind of a waste of time, but oh boy, I forget what happens, but there comes a point in the last act where it runs off the train so badly. I mean, it's where everything is obviously a reshoot. They're in that like section of the building where everything is in this like deep fog, so they obviously didn't have like a lot of like set space to work with. And oh man, the theater I was in, I don't know, there were parts of that ending, that final fight, that I had some of the loudest and hardest I've ever laughed at anything, and I'm pretty sure like the whole rest of everybody else was just joining in right there. Oh man, like when Will Smith when Will Smith like is like about to shoot what's her face, but then like he has like the vision of his daughter. And then it cuts to that like goofy ass wide shot of him like with his like hand with his like gun butt like on the top of her head. Or the part where like they spend the entire movie explaining they gotta cut what's her face's heart out. Like Rick Flag says it like 3 times. And then like somebody cuts the heart out. I think Boomerang does it. And then they cut to this shot of Rick Flag like grabbing Will Smith by the shoulder and he's like, "We cut her heart out. We can do it now. Like we can end this." It's like, oh my, like, oh. Top 5 DCU movies: Aquaman, Shazam, Wonder Woman, Suicide Squad. Man, the new Suicide Squad was great. The new Suicide Squad was actually pretty good. I haven't seen Shazam. I don't know enough about that character. I don't really know enough about that. I don't really care enough to see it. I hear the first one's pretty good. I hear the sequel is kind of bunk. I don't really remember the DC movies so far. I can't rate them. I don't blame you. Like I'm kind of hesitant to myself just because I don't really keep up. Not really my jam. If you know what I mean. Okay, so this. Which direction? Let's go this way, right? Okay. Yeah. Oh, and there's a what? Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, right, okay. Come on. That is not a part I want to lose. Can I turn off the heart thing? Yeah, I was gonna say, how do I do that? Shazam was fine, but it was nothing very special. Or the number 2, right? Yeah, how do I turn that off? I would love to. Open studio. I'll do it. Come on. Is it under the edit options? Station, live chat, live reactions. No, I don't want slow mode. Details, maybe? Maybe it's something I gotta do in Streamlabs or something? I don't know. Comments. I'll work on it for the next time. But yeah, no, I find that very irritating as well. I think it's live reactions. Oh, okay, how do I? How on earth do I? Moderation activity participants, simple chat there. Oh, man. Okay, no better CV. Let me see if I can look this up real quick. Yeah. But first, let me reattach this part to this part. Maybe it can turn off once you're live. That's kind of. Oh, maybe it can't be turned off once you're live. Yeah, it could be. It's something I'll look into. before the next stream. But yeah, no, I agree that it's irritating. I also would like to get rid of that. So I'll work on it. Anyway, where was I? Step 173. Okay. Gotta take some of these. And... They're not. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a sec. Something's not right here. I did put. Okay. I was kind of disappointed in The Flash. The only amazing part of the movie was the return of Michael Keaton's Batman. Yeah. I just didn't want to see The Flash on general principle. I didn't really want to support that movie. Yeah, next page. Okay. Damn. Ooh, more gold pieces. This is kind of neat. There be gold and then there hills. Where are you? You gotta be here somewhere, right? Alright. There you go. There you are. Neat. Okay, so you go onto that. Cool. Okay. Let's see what this is starting to get at here. I keep saying that. Yeah. Shazam 2 is better written than Black Adam, but Black Adam was more enjoyable. I don't know. Everything about Black Adam just felt so, like, just phony. And I can't, I don't know, it's just like, yeah. I would need to go a little more in depth, but I to be honest, I haven't seen all of it, so I suppose I really can't, defend, Music still going? Yeah, there we go. Alright. I did just watch an oldie last night. I watched, what was it? In the Mouth of Madness. That was a trip, but that was pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I gotta catch up on some of my horror movies this month. I let last October go by without watching nearly enough horror movies, so gotta catch up. Only problems I have with Shazam 2 were the villains were bland and Billy was acting like his age, a 17-year-old to be exact. Shazam was acting like a 10-year-old. So Shazam was being kind of the immature one the whole time or something. That sounds kind of. Okay, what am I doing here? Oh, I'm chasing this guy. No, he's chasing me. Okay. Still one of my all-time favorite lines in any movie. Okay. Which one? The Fiverr. Is it? That is it. Okay. I feel like I'm not showing enough of the not showing enough of the instruction booklet here. That's alright. This thing a little crooked to everybody else? It kind of feels like it is. I might just be tripping. Okay, it's like this. Okay, now I'm gonna need 3 of these 1x1s with the Phillips head hole in it. The cross hole, however it's officially called. 3 of those. Oh, okay, cool. And then this to snap them together. Yeah, overall I still enjoyed it, but people actually think it's better than The Flash. Yeah, well, The Flash does have its own set of problems too. Okay, what am I doing here? Bada bang, bada boom. Where are those brakes? Here they are. Oh, wrong side. Interesting. That's a black 1x1 plate. Okay. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna take another one of these. Put it on like so. Oh, whoops. Oh. Cool. Okay, now I'm doing it right. Okay. Cool. Red 4, I'm going in. Okay, another set of 3 cross hole 1x1s. This is a really clever way of building. I don't build, I mean, yeah, I was just saying this the other day, but yeah, I don't really build for fun and nearly enough, so I don't have a lot of these techniques committed to memory. Let's see, what is it? Have I seen a Venom 2, the 2 Venoms and Morbius? And my favorite movie of the year so far. Let's to answer the first question. I've seen the what was it? I saw the first Venom movie and I actually kind of liked it. I still haven't seen the second one. I think it was also one that came out around the sometime in the pandemic or something. Yeah, and I think I said I was going to get around to it, but I just haven't yet. I'm not opposed to seeing it at some point. I have seen Morbius. In the way the good Lord intended. I saw it in a 144p WebM that I got from somebody off of Discord. I figured that was about the quality that the movie deserved, and oh man, is it bad. I mean, quality of the video aside, I could. It was good enough that I could see what they were going for, and oh wow. Wow, did they not have any idea what they were doing with that movie. Oh. Oh, it was. It's very bad. It's very, very bad. I find it hilarious that that people memed it to death, or people memed it so much that they somehow gaslit the distributor or the studio, whoever, into thinking that a re-release would be a good idea. And it flopped again. No, Morbius is terrible. It's very bad. My favorite movie this year. I really liked. It's hard to say. Like, I think my favorite movie scene of the year so far is definitely from out of the Barbie movie. My favorite overall, I really liked Asteroid City quite a bit. Yeah, that was really good. What else have I seen? What else have I seen from this year? Oppenheimer. You know, Oppenheimer was very good. I have a couple of issues with it, but I feel like I might need to see it again. It seems like one of those movies you're gonna need to see a couple of times to give it a proper assessment. Yeah, I did like Barbie. I especially loved, like, there are like individual moments in Barbie that I really, really loved. Especially the Ken dance. The Ken dance might be my favorite scene of the year so far. I'm trying to remember everything I've seen. I would need to like bust into my letterbox and just remember everything. But I would say probably Oppenheimer. But, you know, it's a little bit of an asterisk. And maybe there's something I'm forgetting. Who knows? First Venom movie. The second one was fine. Morbius was shit. Yeah. Morbius is the Batman and Robin of the Spider-Man. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was pretty good. Yeah, I finally saw that on Disney Plus. I'm just waiting for No Way Home to come to one of the readily available streamers. Where was that? Because I don't have it in me to go out and buy it and rent it. And unfortunately, renting Blu-rays is not really much of a thing unless it's a red box. Okay. I am very excited for Killers of the Flower Moon. I'm probably gonna go see that on Tuesday. My local theater has a $5 Tuesday deal, so that's generally how I watch my theatrical movies lately. Hey, Lego Lord. It's going pretty good. Just making a little progress on what I gotta assume is one of the front legs. And just talking about movies. Connor, what is the worst movie this year? You know, I don't really spend a lot of time watching bad movies. Probably some stuff I would just randomly threw on Netflix. It's probably something I streamed. But yeah, if a movie just like... There are certain kinds of bad movies, I guess, that I enjoy, and certain kinds of bad movies that I feel like, I can just sort of skip it because it just looks like it'll be boring. Like... When I say a bad movie in that respect, what I mean is like one that's just like not that interesting. There are some bad movies that like are so bad because like they were trying to go for something and they just failed really, really badly. Maybe it's too dark. Hang on a second. Yeah. You know what? Screw it. Let me bust open Letterboxd and see what I got. Make sure that my in-progress Arrival review doesn't get deleted. I would appreciate that. Diary. Okay, The Pope's Exorcist. I did catch that. That was not great. It wasn't like the worst thing I've ever seen. It was campy and it was kind of fun at parts, but like it was like they're not, you know. Part of it felt like a bit like a tax write-off. It was one of those movies that kind of feels like it was made as a tax write-off in some respects, because some of like the sets and like props, like I can't put my finger on it. I just feel like I've seen them elsewhere. Anything else? Charlie's no, that was from last year. That was actually really good. Yeah, I haven't really watched a whole lot of bad stuff this year by the looks of it. You know, The Professional, and that was good. 2023 movies. Come on, where are you? Wow, I guess I really haven't seen a whole lot from this particular year. Or I just haven't logged it. Could just be that too. Well, I'm generally a little better about that. Yeah. I would say, of the movies I've seen in theaters, my least favorite one probably The Creator, if I'm being honest. Like, I didn't hate it, but I just thought it was kind of boring. I avoided Quantumania specifically for that exact reason. Oh, okay. So 65 came out this year. The Adam Driver movie with the dinosaurs, kinda. I didn't see it in theaters. I did not waste my time with that in theaters, but I did see it on Netflix on vacation. That was really bad. It's Adam Driver doing his absolute best, but it's a crappier version of After Earth, and After Earth was not that good to begin with. So, the worst of the year, I'm probably going to say 65. Thankfully, which I did not see in theaters, though. Yeah. Where was I? Okay, so I finished this page. Alright. Oh, neat. I always love when I get to take these. Where are you? Come on. Where are you? Just as soon as I find it, hang on, I know it's around here somewhere. Probably hiding underneath something. One of those curved 1x2s. Come on. Where are you? Didn't fall down, did it? I hope not. Huh. No. No, maybe it'll turn up. Oh, there's a dark gray one. Oh, I'm a doofus. It was the dark gray tile I was looking for, but anyway. I always love when I get to round out the those harsh edges of Lego with the smooth piece like that. And okay, and a 1x2, followed by a shield. How do I put you on? Like that. Is that what you want? Yeah, like that. Okay, cool. Favorite movie. I think I talked about this the other day. Worst movie I've ever seen. That's one I can talk about. But yeah, the other day I feel like I answered this. I talked depending on my mood, I think I would tell you either Blade Runner 2049 or Inside Llewyn Davis. The worst movie. There's a couple of different categories of movie because there's your bad movies that like are like okay, haha, like this person doesn't know what they're doing, like your Tommy Wiseau's, your why is my let's throw this down. You have like your The Rooms, your Hollywood Cops, or Samurai Cop rather. You got like your bad movies that are bad because the filmmakers don't know what they're doing. But then you have your bad movies that like are just an enormous waste of time and money, and clearly a lot of time and money went into it, but it produced like at best nothing of value, and at worst like something that like is like almost like closer to like anti-art. I don't know, like some movies like have been so like egregiously like made with so much cynicism and so much like disregard for like any sense of artistry or attempt at like storytelling, which is like, what are you even doing? Like what, like why did you create this? I don't know. A couple of those movies to this day, probably like the worst offender I've ever seen was the second Transformers movie, Revenge of the Fallen. Oh my god, I hated that. Like I hated every moment of that movie, and it offended me. It was a movie that was so bad it offended me because, like, I don't know how many millions of dollars like got spent to produce that. Like everything about that movie is disgustingly ugly, and it just seemed like an enormous waste of time, enormous waste of money. That's something that had absolutely zero redeeming value in my eye. So yeah, I would probably go to the bat and say that Transformers 2 is the worst movie I've ever seen, but I don't know, I could probably go over a couple of other really bad ones if I thought hard enough. Damn. Yeah. No, I have choice words for that movie. Oh no, Jack and Jill. Oh my god, have you ever the Adam Sandler movie Jack and Jill? Have you ever seen that? If you have, don't. If you haven't, don't. But if you have, like, that's a movie that like whatever the I think I'm quoting Red Letter Media, but like seriously, like whatever the opposite of art is, like it's that. Like it's just it's barely even qualifies as a movie. Like you watch it, it's everything about it is terrible. It took a long time for me to kind of welcome back Adam Sandler as somebody worth taking seriously for a long time after Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill is like disgustingly bad. No. What am I doing next? Oh, I need this thing. And then like it's one of those movies that like obviously like it's just clear how much nobody cares, like that they're making something terrible. Like it's all like been paid for because it's just like there are so many like product placements and like everything. The movie costs, I mean, Red Letter Media did like that excellent breakdown of its budget and like breaking down and like trying to understand where all that money went to, because the movie just is terrible and looks terrible. That not good? Is that what we want? I think that's what we want. Yeah. But yeah, that Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, and the worst movie I've ever seen is Shrek 3. I hear the third Shrek movie is really bad. I think I stopped watching them after the second one because like the second one is perfect, so why continue on? But yeah, I hear 3 is like a huge step down. Indiana Jones movies are great, and Last Crusade is great. I think I always will have a soft spot for Raiders of the Lost Ark, just because it's just that one that planted that flag, and it's just, to me, it's so perfect. But I agree that Last Crusade is an excellent film as well. Cool. All right. We have leg number 1. Oh, these can bend. Interesting. Although there is no bendability in these joints here, so it's not like, there's not a whole lot of actual posability with them. Yeah, no, I'm glad Adam Sandler has kind of rediscovered his muse, as it were, recently. I'm glad for him, and I'm glad he's not subjecting us to as many terrible movies as before. He still puts a couple out there once in a while. Or, well, maybe not as terrible as Jack and Jill, but, like, yeah, he gets a couple of, one for them, one for him, or something. But no. Thank goodness he found the Safdie brothers. Worst part of Shrek 3 was the part of Shrek having a nightmare of him having his own kids. Oh, it's one of those movies, huh? Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Like, I'm not ready to be a father yet. Shrek, you have to be. No. Donkey, back me up here. I mean, I know in the end he'll eventually come. He eventually comes around to it because he has like 6 kids. I hear the 4th one was actually not so bad though. Alright. Where did I drop you? There you are. Yeah. This is nice. What is this song called? Fairy Forest. Okay. And I think I have a soft spot for the flute. For the pan flute, I guess. Oh, building this thing again. I screwed it up. I got the wrong side. Okay, here we go. Okay, now how does this go again? Okay, like so. Okay. Moving along. Gregory Animations hates kids. I'm sure there's a context for that statement. Of all the movies I've seen this year, I've only seen Quantumania, Creed, John. Oh, I missed out on John Wick 4. I forgot about that. I meant to get around to see it. I think I justified not seeing it because, like, I told myself in like at least like half a year, maybe a year, I'm gonna see it like a million times when I go to visit my parents' place because it plays on TV constantly. The John Wick movies are always playing on TV, so I will see it at some point. Mario Brothers. I saw it. It was fine. I'm happy that Nintendo had a really big hit. I'm a big fan of the Mario IP. Movie itself, you know, it was a serviceable kids movie. And there are parts of it that I did really like. You know, kind of. I'm a sucker for as a Nintendo fan, but you know, yeah, it was a 3-star movie out of 5. I would love to see Spider-Verse, but I need to kind of make special accommodations for it. I probably could not see it in theaters just because it's a little too visually intense. So I'd probably need to see it, at home. But I hear excellent things, and I do plan to see it at some point. I did find a way to watch Into the Spider-Verse. I will eventually find a way to watch across it. And then whatever the third one is. Beyond it. Speaking of Spider-Man, congratulations to everybody with a PlayStation 5 currently playing Spider-Man 2. Definitely recommend. Yeah. I really want to. But yeah, it's just the visuals are just a little too much to take in for me, as they were with the first movie. Yeah, exactly, Connor. That's pretty much what I assumed that premise is gonna turn out like. Yeah. Hey, Cape Crusader. How goes Prowl in the Night? Yeah. That's Spider-Verse look. I mean, I really liked. In fact, actually, because of how much I liked Into the Spider-Verse, I went out and got myself a Miles Morales Spidey, and I got myself a Gwen Stacy Spidey, and I have an idea for a Gwen Stacy Ghost Spider animation. I'm like conflicted on it though because like I have like the idea clear in my head and I've been like sitting on it for a while, and I think it'd be really cool. But superhero movies and Spider-Man Brick films are so saturated. It's kind of hard to know how to feel like I can, break away from the pack. But I feel like if I did, I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. I have a script and like most of a storyboard drawn out for that Spider-Gwen idea, and it's just I have the vision for it just in my head. It's been living there for like a year or two now. Do I voice act for other people? I do. As a matter of fact, you can go onto my channel. There's a playlist of the projects that I've voice acted for other people. Where was that? Okay, so it's just, I mean, and it has to be. Right on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now muscle memory is starting to kick in. Yeah, everything has to be flipped. Yeah, but yeah, I love voice acting. Yeah, well, I think I've always loved doing like impressions and stuff ever since I was little. In fact, I have very fond memories of like in middle school, just like my friends and I, we would just like reenact our favorite skits from homestarrunner.com, and I would do most of the funny voices. No, yes. Yeah. You go like so. Yes. Okay, because I might have you voice a character in 2 or 1 of my okay, well, well, yeah, go ahead and get in touch, and I'm interested, but I'm also going to advise you to like rush to assume that I'm going to do all of them, all of them at once. Just one at a time. How about that? Sound good? I've done the same thing except with myself. I gotta be honest. I do that too. I spend a shocking amount of time just reenacting, or just kind of to myself, just quietly to myself, just reenacting like scenes or skits or whatever. I mean, in a way, I think it helps. It definitely helps with the performance aspect of everything. Cool, my favorite part. Oh. Yeah. Menu. Go just like so. Right, this part. This is fun. I'm glad I streamed this. This actually makes I'm gonna say it makes Lego building fun, but that's because I have all the parts I need just right in front of me, perfectly sorted out. I think, man, the biggest thing that holds me back from like spending a lot of time building sets is my Lego is just really not particular. I mean, it's better than it was before, but large chunks of it are still not especially well organized. Especially my gray pieces. I got big bricks and little bricks and plates and all sorts of stuff just mixed up and arranged there, and it just makes looking for very specific parts kind of a nightmare. I at least started kind of breaking it up a little bit into like categories of piles, but there's still a lot of work to do. Yes, I'm still kind of grouping by color. I started breaking things up by part, at least along. I don't know. Well, you can't really. I don't know if you can see it. Probably can't. But there's a couple of rows. There are a few more rows and columns of drawers for Lego bricks back there. Exactly one character. How long do you think you'll be streaming until? Well, probably until I finish this. What time is it right now? 6:30. And I've been going for about an hour. Yeah, I definitely I'm gonna finish this out. Yeah, I might take a break to go get some food or something. But you know, honestly, I was thinking if I'm not really doing much else, and if I don't, I might just like hang out and watch like the genre games, the genre games entries. I mean, if I don't do that, then I'll maybe do that next week or something. But I think that'd be something that'd be fun. Just stream and watch the genre games entries. 9:30 p.m. for you right now. Okay, so you're a few hours ahead of I. Okay, no worries. Yeah, so I don't know how much longer this will take. Probably depends on how distracted I get from the actual constructing here. Okay, so that goes like that. Cool. All right. Arrgh. And you go into you. Come down like that. Aha! Now here's our headless giraffe. Is there any more we gotta do with this? Oh yeah, we have some feetsies to build. All right, let's do it. Right. What's my favorite TMNT movie? You know, I grew up right around the time when the actual like original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie came out, with like the people in the latex suits. The first one, I loved that movie. I think I have a soft spot for that. I hear this new one's pretty good. The art style looked really funky. Looked really neat. I haven't seen a lot of the more recent Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles adaptations. I remember years ago, I think Nostalgia Critic did a review on it back on like the 2007 one or something. That would actually look kind of interesting. Yeah, how many? Oh yeah, the Michael Bay produced one was, it was okay. Yeah, damn, how many iterations of TMNT have they been through now? Yeah, so I think in my heart I still have a soft spot for like the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, but I do want to see this newest one that just came out. What's it, Mutant Mayhem? Yeah. No, the animation and the voice acting looks and sounds pretty great in it. I kind of like that they actually got like teenagers to voice the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for once. Yeah, no, the original has just like this old like 80s, like late 80s, early 90s big charm to it. I don't know. It's yeah. It's one of those movies where you're watching it and you might think to yourself, hey, you ever notice how none of them ever seem to use their weapons against the enemy because they probably can't because this is a PG movie because this is PG. That'd be too gory. Okay, so that's one. That's two. So now you go into here. And you into here. Bam. And now we gotta do the little shield guards for their shins. Okay. Go. Right. Forgot about you. Okay. And then these things go here. And voila. Look at that. Our feet are a little uneven though, so there we go. Look at that. Is that cool or what? Yeah, Connor, you get it about when it comes to the 1990 TMNT. Yeah. Yeah, you know what's up. Alright, so I think I might be skipping a step here, but I'm gonna go ahead and plop this here body onto this here mount. If you don't mind me doing that, just so I can have a little extra space here. Okay. Gotta be very, very careful. Let's not knock anything over if I don't. Okay, you, focus you, and cool, boom, boom, boom. That's yeah, just the trees. Man, look at how dope this thing is. And this is definitely like one of my favorite things I've ever built. But enough gawking. Let's go ahead and seal the deal. We're in the home stretch. Okay. Okay, cool. Did not drop anything. Alright, home stretch. Okay, so out of the you thought Out of the Shadows was better than the 2014 one. Okay, that's good to know. You know, the movie was also pretty underrated. That or was that? Let me back up. You know, what movie that not a lot of people saw that actually was better than you would think it is was the that Power Rangers reboot from not too long ago. The one that had Bryan Cranston as the talking hologram. That one was actually pretty good. Minus, give or take, one Elizabeth Banks as Rita Repulsa, but yeah, that was a surprisingly solid adaptation, and I'm a little sad that they didn't get to continue with it. Ooh, all right. I haven't seen these pieces in a while. Where's the other? Love the sound of opening a new fresh Lego bags. Music to my ears. I know how you feel. Yeah, it's a great sound. Yeah, something about just, especially these, just like the look of like a brand new, untouched, shiny Lego piece. Yeah. Glad I finally got around to getting to build this. It's been sitting in a box, just sitting in that corner for months now, while waiting for me to finish up Barbenheimer. And then once I finish Barbenheimer, to hurry up and clean off my set. Okay, so what are we doing here? Oh, wrong way. Oh, yep. Then, where are you? There you go. These 1x1s with the outward studs, but only on two sides of them, are kind of a trip. I've been seeing more and more of them pop up in Lego sets, like these little corner parts. I've seen the first Sonic movie. I actually kind of liked it. What happened here? I kind of like the first Sonic movie. I haven't seen the second one yet, but you know, I wouldn't be opposed to seeing it. I hear it was kind of good, or well, enjoyable enough, yeah. And plus, I kind of want to see Knuckles too. I love Knuckles. Knuckles is my boy. What are we doing here? Okay. I never saw Howard the Duck. I can't say that I have I have no opinion because I have not seen it. I am aware of its notoriety. Mario movie was. I talked a little bit about it, but yeah, the Mario movie was okay. It was about what I expected for, an Illumination kids movie. So, I'm obviously not the target audience for it, and that's perfectly fine. There were parts of it I did really enjoy. I liked the music a lot. There were, nice little in references. The voice acting was a lot of fun. I thought it was casted really well. I wish it had tried to do something a little more interesting. It was a little formulaic with a couple of really good set pieces, but for what it was, I thought it was I thought it was pretty good. I am eager to see what they do with what happened here? What ends up happening with the Legend of Zelda IP. I think they confirmed that they're going to be working on it, or they're working on something, or they're trying to get a Zelda movie made. At least I thought I heard that. I don't know. I could also be going on unsubstantiated rumors for all I know. Okay. I'm digging the vibes of this playlist. Congrats to the Lo-Fi girl. Yeah, look at all these little orange bits I got going here. Yeah. Alright. Interesting. Seeing a lot more of these like, I don't even know how to, like, these like ore, like it's like these ore tiles, because like it looks like a piece of gold, like a bit of gold ore, smelted gold ore, but like it's obviously not gold. But seeing more of those popping up in I've been seeing those popping up in more and more sets lately. You would give the first Sonic movie an 8, Sonic 2 a 9. Wow, okay. And Mario movie a 6. I'd say that's about fair for Mario. I'm glad you liked Sonic. Oh, this is gonna be cool. Okay. Okay, so neato. This is a new piece for me. Huh. Okay, now this. Where were you? Right here. It's like like the inverted wall piece attachment here. That's pretty cool. Oh, and I didn't have. Okay. No, wait. I can keep forgetting what step I'm on. I think I might be rushing through this a little too quickly. Need to take my time a little bit more. Thank you. Appreciate the subscription. Very much appreciate it. And hopefully there will be more brick films and Lego and other, Lego stuff, brick films, and other contents along the way. Other filmmaking stuff or other short films. And probably more streams, hopefully. Okay, now I need another. Okay, now another sticker. Okay, so which one am I doing here? Sticker number 1. Oh, there's a few of them. Okay. So, like that. Make sure I'm on the right side. Yep. Okay. Shucks, that was not very good at all. Crap. Yeah, sometimes you can get away with sort of forcing the sticker into a new position while the stick is still a little fresh. Okay, yeah, that's a little better. Maintaining that line is sometimes the hardest part. Hey, Q-Blood. Good to see you too. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, I gotta be a little more cautious with the stickers. Slightly better. Still not pleased about it, but okay, but whatever. Okay. I'll get another shot. Another sticker, number 3. Which way are we facing? Okay, so the things are still facing down. I should use the this method again. Much better. What kind of music am I into? I'm into a lot of different stuff. It's kind of hard to know, kind of hard to say what exactly. I don't really know how to classify music genres. I describe it as I like what I like. Lately, I really was digging the new Boy Genius album. There's a new Mitski album that was good. I don't know. I guess I like a lot of like kind of like more mellowy, more indie, folky rock kind of stuff. I guess it's hard. I don't really know how to describe genres especially well, but something probably kind of along those lines. Have I ever heard of Viper Ace? I don't believe I have. Okay. Oh, okay, so now I take this thing and I attach you to this. Oh, okay, I think I see where we're ending up here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I like this kind of music, and I choose it because it's because Lo-Fi Girl doesn't they're not copyright restrictive. And I appreciate that for live streams. But yeah, but the vibe of this is also just kind of, this is it's up my alley. Yes, woo and nice. Hello, Aero Nomad. Speaking of Sonic movies and Mario movie, I don't hate the Mario character. It was just really the problem with the Mario movie was Illumination had more to do with the Nintendo. Yeah. Are we still are we still working on cleaners too? It's a little bit on ice at the moment. We're both kind of busy doing our own things. I still have a desire to want to make it. It's on me to sort of take the next step and just like push through storyboarding. So yeah, I'd say it's moving slowly. It's still in production. It's a little on ice, but it's not I would not call it dead. More than anything, I would eventually like to get it done just to kind of have it out of the way at this point. But no, I kind of burnt out for a while, especially over the course of the I mean, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's an ongoing work in progress. So let's just call it that. Hopefully in the second one, Nintendo has more to do with it than Illumination. Although they kind of did a good job with it. Like I said, it was clearly meant for a specific audience, and they played it a little bit safe. Which is the smart move to do, just not the especially inspired one. So I'm hoping in the next one, now that they have kind of that built-in success, they can take a bit more of a leap of faith with it. Whatever that may be. Oh, shit. Come on, touch me, baby. Okay, where was I? There I am. Yes. Yeah. I want to get this build out of the way because for the next thing I want to do is I want to jump kind of back into the next. I want to finish this Han Solo, or no, not Han Solo. I think this Hoth Star Wars video from forever ago. That wrong? Yeah. Okay, so basis. Hey. Yep. Favorite part of Indiana Jones' Last Crusade's relationship between Indy and his dad. Yeah, no, Sean Connery definitely nailed it. He's great as Indy Senior. Yeah, he's excellent, and they are excellent together. Yeah, definitely one of the high points of that movie. Now another number 3. All right. Wrong way. Cool. All right, very good. Just turn into something, all right. Okay. Do you find it difficult to finish your films because they're taking too long to complete? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I do. What do I do to motivate myself? You know, the hard-learned answer to that question, it's one that I think everyone kind of has to come to peace with at their own pace, is to let yourself take time off when you need it. Step away. I mean, if you need to step away from something, or you feel yourself kind of burning out on a project, or you just need to look at something else for a little while, do so. I think one thing I've kind of discovered about myself is that sometimes I need to be more patient with myself, and I sometimes need to kind of I need to not feel like I need to rush everything, or everything needs to be completed immediately. I have kind of a weird relationship with deadlines. So part of kind of what I've been learning how to do is kind of learn how to work on my own, sort of at my own pace, and kind of teach myself how to, work well, but in a way that is I guess healthy. And sometimes that means just having to step away from a project for a little while and just, kind of take a breath and move on to something else. Because honestly, that is kind of what happened with the first Cleaners for a while. And even, I've to people who know me, I've kind of become notorious as somebody who it takes forever to finish projects. And, it's funny, but it's true. But in certain respects, some of those projects needed that amount of time to properly gestate or properly form. I ran into this snag when I was editing the Cleaners. I didn't know what to do to bring it together. I couldn't quite find that right piece of music that I was looking for, and I think I literally I stepped away from that project for a few months or something. I was also very busy with my job at the time. I didn't have a lot of extra energy to dedicate to thinking about it. And then when I eventually got laid off from that job, and I had kind of nothing else to do, I went back to the Cleaners, and with that time away, with those fresh eyes, just kind of something clicked, and all of a sudden I knew how to get it where I wanted it to go. So yeah, art is not a race. It's and again, sometimes you need to allow yourself to take that break. When it's projects that you're doing for fun, you should do it because it's fun, and not because you feel more obligation to do it than desire, if that makes any sense. I still haven't seen Dial of Destiny. I'm waiting for it to eventually come to Disney Plus. I'm sure it will. Eventually. But yeah. I'm not holding my breath for anything spectacular, but yeah, it looks like it could still be fun. Alright. And I'm glad Harrison Ford got to have his weepy standing ovation at the Cannes Film Festival. Ooh, okay. Interesting piece. That's it. No, okay. Whoa. You're getting very unique here. Okay, and where do you go? You go here. Okay. I need to build a second one. What did I do? A 2x2 with the ore bar, an ore plate, whatever we call it. This thing, 1x1, then this. Alrighty. Step 255. Hey Connor, thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. Or if I see you again later. But yeah, until then, have a good one. Makes complete sense to me. Thanks for answering. It's better to work on a project because it's fun, but it doesn't hurt to give yourself a little push. Now, yeah, no, I completely, yeah, it's finding that balance, because you don't want to let yourself get too comfortable with resting, because then you just it's harder to find your way back to finding that work ethic, so like pay attention to what like your body is telling you, like if you need rest, but like you'll know, like now I just feel like I'm kind of rambling, but yeah, trust yourself that you're eventually going to get it done. That's kind of the hard thing that I still sometimes kind of struggle with, that you sort of have to have faith that it will get done, but and try not to like see the big picture and be overwhelmed by it too much. Work in chunks. What am I doing here? Okay. Okay, you. Okay, getting some shield action here. And one more. Alright. And there's one more here. Alright. Did I can't have. Uh-oh. Do I have a part missing? I might have a part missing. Well, that's unfortunate. Did I drop it somewhere? Well, this is a unique situation. I think I might have a missing piece. Unless something dropped down the floor here without my knowing. I got so many wires and crap down here. Impossible. No. I think I dropped anything. Well, shoot. It's not here, right? It wouldn't be. No reason for it to be. It would just, it would have been in bag number 8. Unless something's sitting on it. Well, I don't know what the protocol is for this. I wonder if this is a thing I can actually, like, tell Lego about. This is a little bit of a quality control issue. I mean, it's one piece, but maybe under the build. very ginger with this, but no, nothing loose is coming off of you. But it's the part I'm missing. It's one of these gray shield pieces right here. And there's supposed to be two, but just not. I'm sitting on it, perhaps. No. Hey, bricks and blocks. Pocket, I think. I did not hear anything fall and drop below. What is this for? I know your Lego. Huh? Something else. Go on. Huh. Part of me wonders if I can submit this to Lego and get a second one. I've heard that you can actually do that. But huh. Huh. Well, I guess I'll just. This stream's got drama. Hey, moderately Joe. But man, this is strange. Very strange. Really thoroughly double check here. No. Oh, that bag is clear. All these bags are clear. Yeah. No, I think we're. I think I'm short a piece. Huh. Okay. Well, that's good to know. You know, I'm not sitting on it. Not. Aha! There you are. There's the little devil. Well, crap. There goes my excuse to possibly get a second one of these sets. But at least now we have a complete build. So was it like sitting underneath or on top of my... It doesn't matter. I found it! Alright. Okay, so now I flip you around. There's you. How you doing, Joe? How's it going? Got drama hotter than a soap opera on the stream here. Alright, and okay, two of those. So another one of you. Where? Here. Ooh, looks like the last one, possibly. Nice. Alright. It's looking good there. Lego's pretty good with quality control. Yeah, that's what I figured. Many times I'm missing a piece when actually I'm just blinded and see in the bag or under the booklet. That's you. Yeah, that's typically the case, as was the case with me here. Yeah. Lego typically is really good with the quality control. It's rare that you'll ever get a very rare you'll ever get a set with a missing part. That's probably why they supply you with so many extras, just to be certain. Yeah, that's probably why you get so many, you know, the extra lingery little bits. All right, let's go here. 259. Interesting. Okay, so that's why there are 4 of them. Okay. This thing. Couple O. Clip parts. And a golden rod. Alright. Wow, I can't believe I never thought of that before. I'm a little shocked. Oh, I screwed this up. Okay. Make a little triangle here, and I gotta take this and just attach to these 2 things. Okay. That's a little more like it. C-3PO. I was wondering if somebody was gonna catch that, or somebody was gonna catch me on that. Welcome back, Connor. Right. Now the shield. Oh no, there's a little more stuff. Yeah, right here. Oh, interesting. Oh, never mind. I'm misreading that. These 2 will get connected. Oh no, that's for later. No. Oh wait a minute. I'm getting confused. All right. Underside. Okay, like so. Like so. Okay. Cool. Is that all? Ooh, that sounded a little Daft Punky almost right there. Kind of reminded me of something off of Random Access. A little beeping. Cool. Ah, Lego's so awesome. I love this toy. I love this. Okay, and then we put these right here. And we put this right here. What I think is the worst MCU movie? Ooh. I really didn't like Captain Marvel. Ant-Man was just like Ant-Man and Ant-Man and the Wasp were just very forgettable. Maybe a hot take. I wasn't huge on Far From Home. It wasn't like bad, but it also wasn't like very good either. I would say if I had my go-to bottom tier Marvel movies, it's like probably like the second Thor movie, Captain Marvel, the Ant-Man movies, probably mostly that. Cool. Look at that. Ain't that neat? Okay, so now I take this. Okay, so now I need a decal. 4. Okay. Cool. These. A third one? Oh, no, 4 of them. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yes. Yeah. Wait. How much left of the build? I think we're coming up on the end of it here. I'm feeling pretty confident this is almost done. Thor: The Dark World, Quantumania is up there, and so is Captain Marvel. I think that's probably fair. I did not go for Captain Marvel either. I was very, very bored by it, and also very confused by it. It was structured and put together in a way that just was awkward and didn't make a lot of sense to me. But that's just my take. Top 5 Spider-Mans. I don't think I've even seen 5 Spider-Man movies. Okay, I guess I have. Okay, but definitely my favorites are the first 2 Raimi movies. I absolutely hate the Garfield movies. I think they're terrible. I think they're just absolutely awful. The Holland movies are you know, they're okay. I liked Homecoming. Far From Home was, yeah, it was all right. And I still haven't seen No Way Home yet, so I'll get around to it eventually. The set is awesome, even though I've never played the game it's based on. I believe the detail in the set is immaculate. Yeah, no, at every turn I've just been completely blown away by the quality of this set and the quality of this build. I'm loving it. I'm really, really happy I got this. And the Aloy minifigure is awesome. It's so cool. I honestly might be down to like make a little Horizon Zero Dawn film at some point. Okay, here we go. Okay, so you need another decal number 2. In which direction? Other things, yeah, they're aiming down. Okay, so it's gonna be like this. That's gonna go out. Okay. Whew. Stickers are always tricky. There's only 2 more left to do after that. That. Yeah. And so for these ones, the things have to aim the opposite, or have to aim down the opposite direction. So let's just go ahead and make sure we're doing this the right way. Okay, so that way's going down, these are aiming down, so it's got to be this. Okay, that's 1. And this will be number 2. Yeah, I played the first half of Horizon Zero Dawn. I think it's a lot of fun. It's really good. I stopped playing it about like halfway through because I got a little bit burnt out on just like how big the open world is and how much stuff there is to do. I enjoyed it enough. I would recommend it if you're in the mood for one of those, big open world, action RPG types. But yeah, at the moment I'm getting my fill of that in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Top 5 Batman. Yeah. I'm also fucking sick to death of Batman, to be honest. I don't even think I've seen 5 Batman movies. I mean, definitely like The Dark Knight is my favorite. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I'm not really a big superhero movie person. I hopefully that doesn't come as a huge disappointment, but yeah, Batman was never really my jam that much. Ooh, I put these on wrong. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, The Dark Knight was really good. I recognize that The Batman, the one that just came out last year, is really good, but like I said, I'm just super burnt out of Batman, and just like, I just don't care. Yeah, so. The Batman was really good. It's just it just came at a place where I'm just so sick to death and burnt out on Batman that I just didn't really care that much. If I watch it again in like a year or two, I'm probably gonna really enjoy it when I'm a little more fresh-faced on Batman. Yeah, no, just generally superheroes are just kind of boring to me. There you are. Yeah, no, I mean, I am excited to see what the Batman sequel will end up looking like. All right. So where the hell did you go? Oh, interesting. Okay, so that goes into that. Oh, weird. And he's gonna need this. That. Oh, this is dope. All right, here we go. I want to make sure that the camera. Okay, for this, I'm gonna make sure that the camera is good and angled where it needs to be. Dark Knight, Batman, Lego. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting the Lego Batman movie is a thing. I liked that one a lot. Lego Batman was really good. I liked Batman Begins a lot. Dark Knight Rises is okay. I feel like I've seen the original Batman, like the Keaton one. I know I have, I just don't really remember it much. Batman Returns was good. Batman Beyond I have like no memory of. Batman and Robin I have like no memory of, except just how kind of weird and bad it is. And yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Zack Snyder movies, so yeah. Okay, anyway. Moment of truth. Here we go. Look at that. Ain't that pretty? And it looks like there's something else to do. Okay, I gotta make 4 of these things. With the little tail bits. Wow. Okay, so gotta take these snowboards here, and I gotta make these little itty bitty tail bits. Then on the back, these pups here. All right. Yeah. And where do you go? Okay. Okay. Wow. Hey. Nope. Don't leave me. Okay, here we go. One more. Alright, and I believe that's gonna do it. Now the finishing touch. Run, Aloy. And boom. Look at that. Let me see if I can get a. Let me see if I can get a lower point of view here. Alrighty, let's get some glamour shots here. All right, so here we have our base. Nope. There's our Aloy on the run there. Oh, don't. Our Aloy is on the run. Oh, sorry. Didn't want to get crushed by the poor thing. I love this little detail. The rusted out street light. Love that. And here's our tall boy. Well, I gotta say, I definitely recommend this set. This set was excellent. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna take this thing apart anytime soon. I love this thing so much. I think I just kind of want to leave it up as a display piece, but yeah. Whew. Well, this is great. Look at that. Alrighty. Let's see, and how are we doing on time? About 2:15. Ooh, you know, well, I don't know about y'all, but I'm actually starting to get a little bit hungry, so I may end the stream here. But yeah, what I would really like to do is I'd like to stream again some more some set building of that Hoth film I'm working. Oh, and I forgot you. I forgot about this thing too. Yeah, I would really like to stream some some more work on the Hoth brick film coming up. I also wouldn't mind maybe trying to do like a sit down and just watching the genre games. Why am I so dark? I wouldn't mind just doing sitting down, just doing like a genre games watch it, or a watch of all the genre games films sometime. That would be fun. Aw, see ya. Anyway, am I working on any brick films projects? Okay, well, let's answer some questions here. Am I working on any brick films? Yes, I am. I have a few in active production, in various states of active production, I should say. Yeah, so that's actually kind of what I hope to do with my next stream, is I want to kind of get back to working on something. What is my favorite brick film? That's a great question. There's a lot of really good ones. Yeah, you know, actually what I could do is well, we'll see. I did tell a friend that I was going to be around to play some games later, but I was going to say I could get some food and I could just pause the stream, then come back and do genre game stuff. But I may want a day to sort of figure out my setup for that. But definitely something Oh yeah, doing a Q&A stream could be fun. Yeah, I feel like most of my streams end up being Q&A though, and so I figure it's good to have at least, you know, something going on here. Or something, you know, that I'm doing. But yeah, no, I'm always happy to answer any questions. But yeah, no, I'd really love to try and watch the genre games. Get some work done on a set. And then just keep animating, you know. Welcome to Darkmoor is clearly the best brick film. I'm glad it has its fan base. I have other picks before it. If I'm gonna go retro, one of my very, very favorite brick films is an oldie called Good Company Redux. It's a horror brick film. It's based on the Joseph Conrad novel The Heart of Darkness, and it's so good. Even to this day, it's still really effective. It's still really creepy. The story is this really interesting, like, twisty enigma that I think it's still kind of, among people who know Good Company, it's still kind of talked about what the ending means exactly. But that's one of my favorite oldies. Although there's a lot of brick films from, you know, the mid 2000s that I loved. Yeah. Right on. The Lego. Oh yeah. Somebody made the Lego. Yeah, Hallie. You know, Hallie was great. Nick Maniatis was fantastic. Yeah, I remember somebody made the Lego Deadpool movie. Is that still online anywhere, or did that get copyright strike? I hope it didn't, because that's a pretty cool project for somebody to do. Yeah, Hallie was. I mean, I'm sure Nick is still. I'm sure they're still alive and kicking, but they're not, you know, actively producing brick films anymore. You know, last I remember, he's a professor, or like a teacher in Australia, but you know, that was a long time ago. More recently, I loved Henry and Ed Mullen's Copyright. I think that's one of the very best brick films ever made. Robota is great. I loved Nas Nibrus's Frankenstein. Talking about the one that GA did. Right on. Yeah, I mean, there are some fantastic Lego films out there. Little Guys is really good. I really like Egyptian Holiday. Some of Kashen's older comedy brick films are up there. I love Days of Our Pizza. You know, I think, man, it might just be fun one day just to kind of just have a stream that's just dedicated to watching just old brick films, just some of the old favorites, see how they hold up. You know what I would actually like to do one day? Maybe I'll do this for the next, maybe I'll do this on the next, like, Star Wars Day or something, but I would like to do like a live stream watch of, or like a live watch of Star Wars: The Great Disturbance. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that, Connor. I think I would be a little biased in selecting some of my own works, so I will refrain from doing so. But I appreciate that. I feel really proud of what Nate and I did with Cleaners. It's definitely probably the most polished thing that we have ever made. Yeah. Ain't she a beauty, huh? This has been fun. I like streaming. I would love to do this more often. Oh, there goes the book. Updates on the Cleaners too. Nothing really that much. I still have to do a lot of storyboarding on it, and that's just kind of on me. I just need to get around to actually doing it. I'm trying to figure out what my workflow is on storyboarding, because I have Procreate and I've been drawing with that, but Procreate is really not great. Procreate is great for digital artwork. I love it for that. It's not built for storyboarding, nor really should it be, because it's not what it's designed to do, but it's what I've been using in the meantime. And just I find the workflow to be really slow. But there's another app that I did find recently that I need to test out. But yeah, I need to. We have Cleaners 2 thumbed out. I need to translate those into an animatic before we can really get started on the next phase of it. But yeah, Connor, there is a Cleaners 2 in production. Yeah, but yeah, that's about the most I can say on Cleaners 2. I can also say that Nathan and I are both kind of busy doing our own thing, especially him. He's busy kind of getting his own studio set up for more professional work. But so, it'll be what it'll be. But yeah, no, I have a few other brick film ideas. I have a kind of a list on my wall right here. I can't show you because one of them is sort of a secret project, and I don't want to give that away because it's not my call to. But yeah, I've got at least Hawk Hangover, Yeah, I've got at least like a half a dozen ideas that I could jump into. Yeah. Okay. But yeah. Alrighty. Well, I'm actually starting to get pretty hungry, so I think I am gonna wrap up for the night. But I appreciate everybody hanging out and watching me build this thing and kind of inspiring me to want to keep streaming more. So yeah, hopefully I'm gonna do that in more of my free time. So yeah, hopefully I'm gonna do that more next week. Let's see. Oh, we're doing an ad break. Yeah, okay, but anyways, so yeah, okay, so yeah, I'm gonna wrap up for now. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, have a good weekend, everyone. I'm probably gonna be, well, we'll see. I work on weekends, so it makes streaming a little difficult. But in the meantime, yeah, hopefully I'll be back. I'll definitely try to be back next week. Hopefully working on another film. So until then, yeah, take care and have a. No, that's not it. There it is. Okay. Yep. All right. Have a good one, everybody. Take care.